Find out who is meditating for you.
Find out who is meditating for you.
Avatar.
Absolute God.
And the power of I am.
In the form of I am.
Is meditating for you.
Is meditating for you.
Can you recognize?
Can you recognize?
You are in perfect peace.
You are in perfect rest.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam. Om Purnamada Purnamidam. Munat Purnamudate. Purnate Purnamadaye. Purnameva Vatite. Purnameva Vatite. Om Thandi Thandi Thandi.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Hari Om. Apa?
Resurrection?
Okay. Hey.
9:15. Smaller.
Let's reach over here. They're okay. They're fine. Don't worry about it. Free floating anxiety. We all know about that.
Say that's one from I read it.
Okay. Free floating anxiety.
What do you mean by moving by the eye?
What do you mean by free-floating anxiety?
Oh, one thing.
I see we cannot have any cause.
Means anxiety which cannot have any cause.
Anyway,
In other words,
everything big pain.
in other words, everything brings pain.
Is there any anxiety that has a cause?
Everything painful.
Everything is painful.
Even Hegel,
Even
Hegel,
religion
become power.
becomes painful.
God become power.
Becomes painful, source of pain and anxiety.
By holding God.
Everyone knows the operation of anxiety. In Sanskrit, anxiety is called the fire of chinta.
Hita. Hita. Hita.
Chitta?
Chinta, you right.
Chinta. While the fire of chitta is the fire of cremation.
Hinta. Kenta.
Chinta.
Kita.
Chitta.
That means
Chitta means the fire of
Chitta, the fire of the burning fire.
Henta.
Chitta,
Is anxiety.
fire of anxiety.
People Hindu pan.
Hindus burn dead bodies.
And white people burn dead body.
Hindus burn dead bodies in the fire of creation, while we burn our living bodies in the fire of anxiety.
Hinta.
Chinta.
Therefore, anxiety and cremation, or chinta and chitta, are related. In fact, they are two sisters. Chinta is the elder sister, and chitta the younger. The father, of course, is ignorance, avidya. Now, while the fire of chitta, or cremation, burns only the dead body for a few minutes when life has gone out of the body, the fire of anxiety, or chinta, burns the living body for 50 years or 80 years, as long as one lives in ignorance. Chinta, anxiety, prepares the background for her sister, chitta. There are innumerable causes of anxiety: physical, mental, supramental, individual, universal, spiritual, and there are many situations which produce it. Earthquake, fires, natural disasters, various types of pollution, the threat of war and the actual conflict, tensions on the job, the fear of being fired, or even accepting work for which one may not be suited, and so on and so forth. The libraries of psychology and the libraries of psychiatry are filled with thousands of books on this subject, and these libraries are growing all the time. How many medicines are there on the market? Valium, for example. And how many millions of men and women, even children, need tranquilizers daily to handle anxiety? This is not dealing with it, but masking it. We know that constant and intensive anxiety leads to neurosis, and that neurosis is the doorway to psychosis, ultimately culminating in paranoia and various types of disabling mental and emotional situations.
We have medicine.
We have medicine Librium.
Body,
What does it mean?
Python.
Balance.
Balance?
Like Libra.
Either.
Equilibrium.
Our basically right.
While meditation is the real Librium.
Now, it is relatively easy to overcome an anxiety which has a traceable cause, whether physical or mental, emotional, etc., because this type of anxiety is called normal. That is, it works to protect the psychosomatic mechanism without which one cannot survive. And yet even the normal anxiety, not to speak of pathological fear and anxiety, can and does become the cause of heart failure, either sudden or gradual, with or without palpitations of the heart. In addition, high blood pressure or low blood pressure and other ills are created by anxiety. When this chinta, or anxiety, crosses the threshold of normal levels, it is the cause, as we have said, of neurosis and psychosis. As long as one has a problem without homicidal or suicidal tendencies, and for as long as one does not destroy or damage property, as long as one does not become a burden or nuisance, or threat to self or others, for so long one can remain free of institutionalization and commitment. But as soon as one begins to present a problem of management, one goes to a mental hospital. We are all aware that anxiety is the chief cause of nervous breakdown. In that case, the whole body and mind are paralyzed.
Every man and woman
Every man and woman
is moving
is a moving
mental hospital.
mental hospital.
Some know, others don't.
Some know, others do not know.
When you go,
When you know it,
you are become wise.
then you become wise.
When you don't know,
When you do not know,
you become otherwise.
you become otherwise.
One becomes indeed a nuisance to others. In the state of anxiety, time and space are either contracted or expanded, according to the kind of anxiety, since in that state a day may seem as long as a year or even a decade. In a happy state of mind, yes? In a happy state of mind, a day is but a moment. In the state of nervousness and fear and anxiety, even the sun and moon and stars become the cause of severe mental impairment.
What did you feeling of meditating?
What is the meaning of meditation?
Find out.
Find out.
You can become happy
You,
with any drug.
you can become happy with any drug.
Then positive meaning of meditation.
Then, what is the meaning of meditation?
That cannot tell you,
Drugs cannot train you,
change you.
cannot change you,
Why meditation transforms you?
while meditation transforms you.
Of here I am
Transforms your individual I am
to cosmic I am.
into cosmic I am.
Otherwise, no purpose.
Otherwise, there's no purpose.
Transforms.
But transformation,
Even tiny seed,
even a tiny seed,
bunny seed,
a banyan seed,
when sprouted,
when it is sprouted,
become Jubilee seed.
becomes a Bodhi tree.
Sorry. Body mind.
Like our body and mind.
body, mind, what type of he?
The body and mind are what type of tree?
He after that.
They are the tree of
Brother.
paradise.
He me or not.
Believe it or not.
In the state of anxiety, the bright sun itself can grow dim. What a power has the human mind, for good or for ill. It is very well known that on the day of the full moon, a neurotic person becomes more lunatic than ever before. Of course, this subject is quite complex, and one cannot treat it fully in a short essay. So here I want to focus on some few aspects of free-floating anxiety which have no known cause. Therefore, every kind and type of causes are ascribed to it.
His mind was
A man was
very happy.
very happy.
He to he was very happy.
He was very happy.
He wanted to for the men
Then he went
to a friend's house.
to a friend's house.
He saw in the man
There he saw a man
dying.
crying.
He asked him,
He asked him,
"Why you die?"
"Why do you cry?"
He said,
He replied,
"I'm not crying.
"I am not crying."
You are crying."
"Well, you are crying," replied the friend.
He got you forgot.
"Because
You-
you forgot
Human head.
your human nature."
I am going human father. I'm human mother. I am human mother.
I am super normal.
I eat whole high pitch,
I feel
whole bud,
your
whole bud,
whole world
harmony,
is suffering.
therefore
Therefore,
I have not intended.
therefore I have this,
Ja,
got this
wanted, hated, hated.
crying condition.
What I mean to by that story,
What do I mean by that story?
you cannot overcome
You cannot overcome
pain and have better,
any
pain and better.
pain and pleasure
While you are out of meditation,
when you are out of meditation.
time becomes
Crying becomes
irritated.
a natural
Hated.
state.
You can see outside
You can see outside
in the TV,
on the TV,
radio,
radio,
and virtual.
and newspaper.
Many people ask me,
Many people ask me,
you need, you TV too much?
Did you see the TV
Too much.
too much?
I tell you,
I tell.
I've not see TV. I've not
If I
TV.
did not see TV
Radio,
and radio,
internet,
newspaper,
I cannot make it.
I could not meditate.
When I see whole body trouble,
Means when I see the whole world in trouble,
I still my meditate.
I realize I live by my meditation.
Because there's no father.
Because there's no other answer.
So I want the whole man happy.
If you want the whole world to be happy,
You must be happy.
then you must be happy.
Otherwise, you cannot make anybody happy.
Otherwise, you cannot make anybody else happy.
Can you teach math
Can you teach math
anybody
to anybody
without having support?
without yourself knowing math?
Can you make anybody happy
Can you make anybody happy
without being happy in yourself?
without being happy in yourself?
I do.
I don't think so.
In the state of free-floating anxiety, the victim becomes very sensitive, super alert, easily disturbed by almost any cause. And what might seem normal circumstances are seen to be provocative and alarming stimuli by those who are its victims.
존백, 존하는
Do not understand
이 your society.
that this should be taken lightly.
pure father, whole father, mother,
Your father and mother,
born one
your
father,
grandfather,
one mother,
grandfather's grandfather,
whole creation,
the whole creation
making you unhappy.
is making you unhappy.
Everybody is occupied in many hands.
Everybody is occupied in many
Entity.
entities, by many entities.
Find out who you are.
So find out who you are.
You are harmony, partner, is our mistake.
You're suffering for your grandfathers and grandfathers and grandfathers' mistakes.
You know you want to make whole body happy.
No doubt, you want to make the whole world happy,
You cannot make anybody happy
but you cannot make anybody happy
without being all that.
without being yourself happy.
When you are happy,
When you are happy,
like Brahmananda,
like Vivekananda,
you make stop happy.
then you make everybody laugh.
It is especially at gatherings, either at home or outside the home, that the person who is suffering from this anxiety is bothered. This type of anxious person is suspicious easily of anyone, including fast friends, as long as their friends do not criticize them. For so long there is friendship. But the moment there is some fault-finding or censure, fast friendship is over for the victim of anxiety. Now, it is true that every man and woman sometimes has free-floating anxiety. But in a normal state, it is neither chronic nor long-lasting. Sometimes one may arise from sleep happily, and for no known cause one is anxious or depressed. And yet meditation at that time on the pure self, on that absolute I am, which is the pure spirit, that meditation relieves and overcomes it wholly. But when one suffers from the deep-rooted anxiety, and when the principle of I am is firmly and stubbornly identified with the body and the mind, then in that case, one cannot overcome this by ordinary efforts in meditation.
I want to meditate you.
I want to
Meditate you. Why?
for you
Please get better. Please him. That's it.
patience.
I see.
Okay. Let's see. The first from McGill University Military Hospital. Gurji was seeing this patient the first time for diagnosis in the hospital. Primary interview, and then after that he never saw the patient again. Whenever coming to the hospital, the patient would for some strange reason be out. One day, Guruji met the patient outside the hospital and told him, "I want to see you." The patient asked, "When do you want to see me, doctor?" And Guruji told him, "Tomorrow at 2:30 in the afternoon." At 2:30, going to the patient's room in the hospital, he found the patient in bed with eyes open, conscious, and spoke to him, "Mr. So-and-so, how are you doing?" To which the patient replied, "Nothing," and was silent. The patient was silent. Repeating his name many times, the patient continued to be silent until Guruji asked the nurse to verify his name. The nurse came over and shook the patient, telling him, "Talk to the doctor when he speaks to you," at which point the patient spoke. He said, "The man with whom you have an appointment is not here." Guruji tells he was shocked and surprised by this answer and asked him, "Then who are you?" The patient replied, "I am a combination and mixture of 3 different entities. My grandfather, my girlfriend, and my wife." He was a Mormon, Guruji tells. When he spoke with his grandfather's entity, he spoke in a voice like the grandfather. When the entity of the girlfriend was dominating, he was very happy and spoke with the voice of the girlfriend. When the entity of the wife was dominating, he spoke with her voice. Ultimately, he said, "If you would like to see the man with whom you have an appointment, first, you have to help me get rid of all these entities." So Guruji worked with him through meditation, and in 6 months, the man was quite what we'd call normal, without entities.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Another story.
I do it.
This comes to Rhode Island Hospital.
Brazil.
The lady suicidal?
Huh.
Okay. A lady, she was a very wealthy woman. She knew the head of the hospital, and he referred her to Guruji as a private patient because of Guruji's, what he has called, Eastern attitude toward life. She came in and told her story. She was very suicidal. Why? Because she felt everything and everybody was a substitute.
Huh?
No?
The humble, I am being
She complained, "I am feeling
irritated.
uselessness."
He had 5 minutes.
She had 5 children.
Every had
Each of them had their own car, their own government position, job, their own house.
her by husband,
While her husband was a retired judge who went out early in the morning before she was awake and came home late at night after she was asleep, who had no time for her.
And I have to pay to 19.
Well, Guruji asked her, if this is the case, nobody needs you, why don't you join church and religion? She said, I already belong to a church. I am Roman Catholic. I go to church every Sunday and the priest is telling all old stories in brief which I know by heart already in detail. And I have no use for that church.
At the same time,
And at the same time, she continued,
happening.
I'm suffering from this tremendous noise in my head. So Guruji worked with her, teaching her meditation on I am, beyond the body and mind, through Nadam. And in 1 month, she was feeling that this Nadam was her best friend, and she was no more feeling uselessness and depression.
I did.
Third case. This was the lady with the problem of substitution. Feeling her husband was a substitute, her children were substitutes, her parents were substitutes, everybody and everything was a substitute, and nothing was feeling real in her life. Therefore, she was suicidal. Case.
Every body that mistake.
So Guruji taught what is her mistake. Everybody is a substitute.
Except
the witness. Except the patient.
And now you have everybody has to use.
As long as you have everybody else as a substitute,
You cannot be happy.
you cannot be happy.
Understand you are the happy.
Understand that you also are a substitute.
Otherwise, not work.
Otherwise, it won't work.
Therefore, meditate on I am.
Therefore, meditate on I am,
Beyond the body and mind.
beyond the body and mind,
Because we are suffering.
because we are suffering
Are we human?
from substitution.
We need anxiety. We need anxiety.
We need,
Pretty.
which leads
A
to,
pretty.
which is the
Made of pain, heart of
the main cause of anxiety,
people anxiety.
free-floating anxiety.
When you are anxiety,
When you have anxiety,
I have many anxiety.
I have many times anxiety.
That's why I'm telling you.
That's why I'm telling you.
When you have anxiety,
When you have anxiety,
what does it mean?
what does it mean?
It means you are attitude.
It means you are a substitute.
You are not you.
You're not you.
You are not your image.
You are not in your place.
You are not your home.
You are not in your real
Huh.
home.
When you are your home,
Whenever you are in your home,
you are very happy.
you are very happy.
What is your home?
What is your home?
I said,
Can you tell?
When one suffers from deep-rooted anxiety, And when the principle of I am is firmly and stubbornly identified with both the body and the mind, then in that case one cannot overcome this by the ordinary efforts in meditation, by the usual prayers, or any spiritual discipline. Such people need more. Such people...
You cannot pray without mind.
You cannot pray without mind.
Can you pray?
Can you pray?
I'm asking.
I'm asking you.
The mind, Satan,
The mind is Satan,
devil,
the devil.
without you,
Without you,
you cannot pray.
you cannot pray without
Mind.
mind.
You have to go beyond mind.
You have to go beyond the mind.
That's not fun.
Otherwise it won't work.
Such people need the accidents of life to dislodge them from identity with body and mind. Or they need unfavorable situations, or threat, or the fear of death, or some great continuing trauma. All of these powerful events play the role of the Guru.
Otherwise, what is you?
What is the Guru?
Unfavorable things.
Our unfavorable situations can act like Guru.
Now there are two types of death at least. There is the final death, and there is the lingering, living, dragging out, day by day and moment by moment death. In the final death, one has no attack from anxiety. The body then sleeps very peacefully in the graveyard. But in this second kind of death, the living death, the whole body becomes a moving graveyard, a portable cemetery, a walking and talking mausoleum.
Oh no.
And this type of person becomes absolutely out of contact with reality, out of touch with time, space, and normal social behavior. Although many of them do not present problems of difficulty in management, still they become burdens to friends, family, and society. Let me illustrate this with the following charming story. Once upon a time, there was a man, extremely sensitive and alert, whose name was Manorama.
Money,
Money Ram.
money.
That is to say, he was an enjoyer of the play of the mind, and that name of his indicates he was as well an enjoyer of money. For those who earn a lot of money without meditation suffer. They cannot believe even their own family and wives and husbands or children. Now, no doubt, money needs protection from the government and from undue exploitation. But be sure that any type of social insurance that one has is human and is not divine insurance in any way. No doubt, if you have a lot of money, you pay heavy taxes on it, but you must think for a moment about the questions of whether you have paid any taxes at all to the real owner of all wealth and all worlds, including your own body, mind, and spirit, the Absolute. Has that been recognized in our lives? Has that been the principal focus of our living and thinking? It is the absolute I am, which is the source of all, including body, mind, and senses. Now, there are men and women who know about all kinds of ways to earn money. Kings and queens and tycoons and millionaires have come and gone. Now, Mr. Manirama was no exception. He was very busy in earning money day and night, and of course he had no time for meditation. Due to lack of meditation, he ultimately developed a free-floating anxiety, and so even when he saw a policeman, he became nervous and upset. He could not go anywhere, either by plane or car, and riding the bus was out of the question. He was very shaky indeed, and suspicious. Why, he was worried even about his shadow, for it followed him all the time.
Without meditation,
Without meditation,
having a holy head, having a holy head,
even omniscient,
become fire.
even your omniscience becomes a source of paranoia. Omniscience.
Body will, holy is fire.
What is the difference between omniscience and paranoia?
Find out.
Ultimately, Mr. Manirama had to give up his business interests outside his house, and he became a weaver because he could work alone, at home, in the dark, and not have to speak with anyone or contact any person. It was all he could do. And yet you cannot leave your mind. It is always there. It is an unholy ghost that is identified with the senses and the body. Now, you may not be at home sometime and absent from your home, but your mind is all the time at home and is all the time present. He became a very expert weaver and successful. The whole city liked the clothing made by him. Ultimately, he became famous. He had 5 lawyers to protect him from the fear of paying heavy taxes and lawsuits. Finally, even though he had these 5 lawyers, he developed intense, free-floating anxiety. One day he was reading in the paper that a very big ship had docked in the city that was overloaded with cotton. When he read this news, he began to faint and pass out on and off. He couldn't work or sleep. He thought of this cotton. He was thinking, I am very old, and the ship is very big, and the work of weaving that much cotton is beyond me. I cannot do this skillfully. Then my name and reputation will be ruined. Month after month went by, and he became seriously ill. At last he became unconscious and had to be taken to the hospital. He remained in the hospital for many months, but was not cured. His condition worsened. But he had some wise friends who knew everything about him. One day, one of these friends went to see him privately and whispered in his ear the shocking news that someone had set fire to the cargo and the whole ship was now ashes. Although the news was shocking, after hearing it, Mr. Manirama jumped out of bed and exclaimed, "If this is true, then I am cured and okay." He went to his house and began to meditate on the I am, beyond the body and mind. Do you know the moral of this story? Of course, you know the whole story, because your mind is that weaver. It is our story, and it is the story of our minds. The mind is the weaver. The 5 lawyers are the 5 senses who plead in favor of the mind. Lawyers are very famous for postponing everything. Mind postpones reality due to the 5 lawyers. But one day you have to pay. The body is the city. The essence of the story is that you cannot overcome any type of anxiety without meditating on I am beyond the body and mind. What is true baptism? To meditate on I am beyond the body and mind. And what is the Holy Ghost? The principle of I am is the Holy Ghost beyond body and mind. When your I am is identified with body and mind, then you have an unholy ghost. But when your I am becomes free from body and mind, then you have a holy ghost. This ghost knows very well how to deal with body and mind. Don't try to understand this story, because an unholy ghost cannot understand. But meditate on the I am beyond body and mind. Then you automatically will understand the whole story. Shri, Brahmananda, Sarasvati.
Any question? Thank you.
Any questions?
Maybe one about the person being the entities of their ancestry or something?
He not fight. He not fight.
He's not
Mind
wise
to think about theory.
to think about the story,
I think how story.
but think about our own story.
Be careful.
Be careful.
I think always our head.
Let us think about ourselves.
We are. We have many healthy alcohol.
Do we have many entities or not?
Everyone
If not,
that you cannot be here.
then you could not be here.
Healthy, heat healthy,
These entities
but many way,
work in many ways,
but many way, many way,
sometimes in friendly way
a children way,
or in a neutral way
anybody.
or in an inimical way.
What about problem? We are problem.
With problem
We are problem. We are problem.
in the way of a problem.
Why we are problem?
When they work in the way of a problem,
Then you come. I go back.
then you become a psychopath.
I go back. I not go.
The psychopath cannot know
Why I go?
that he is a psychopath.
I don't know.
Others know.
But it is how you know
How to know
I'm without entity.
that I am without entity?
Very easy.
Very easy.
Find your whole body and mind.
When you know your body and mind
I object
as objects
and I repeat it.
and as a witness,
Then your whole universe.
then you know the whole universe.
You can find body
Mind and body
cannot be free
cannot be free
from entity.
from entities.
Be careful.
Be sure,
Because your body is of your father and mother.
because your body is the product of the seeds of your father and mother.
Your mind is holding out human,
And your mind is the ocean of
human. independent, independent.
Information.
Whole our knowledge,
All of our knowledge is fed as information.
what is your whole knowledge?
What is your own knowledge?
So we are having how many entities?
We are suffering from many entities.
Trying to meditate on I am.
When you meditate on I am,
Beyond the body mind.
beyond the body and mind,
Trying to go these entities.
then you come to know these entities.
I might not.
Otherwise, not.
Entity
When you know these entities
objectively,
objectively,
then they cannot bother you.
then they cannot bother you.
Although you have entities,
Although you still have the entities,
they become your friends.
they become your friends.
Become when you are beyond the body and mind,
When you are beyond the body and mind,
then
then
you are with whole existence,
you are with the whole existence,
whole consciousness,
the whole consciousness,
whole peace.
whole bliss.
Because Hinanand,
This is called Satchid Ananda
Satyam Dhamam Dhananam.
or Satyam Shivam Sundaram.
You feel.
You feel.
No doubt everybody feel happy sometime or other.
No doubt everybody feels happy sometime or other,
But everybody not feel whole body is happy.
but everybody is not concerned the
I feel whole body is happy.
everyone does not feel the whole world is happy.
After finding young,
When you are enlightened,
just have feel already happy.
then you feel
Whole
the
body
world
happy.
is happy.
Because whole body part of me.
Because the whole world is part of you.
When Buddha was enlightened,
When Buddha was enlightened,
he felt whole body enlightened.
he felt the whole world was enlightened.
You are talking to whom?
You are talking to whom?
I'm talking to you.
I am talking to whom?
Why how was that?
My own self.
I cannot talk with the dead body.
I cannot talk with dead bodies.
What is my friend? He one.
First, Ishavasyanidam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjitha magritha kasya suddha.
All body friend of God, Tanandi.
The whole world is the kingdom of consciousness.
He not been Tanandi.
It's not,
Many
there are
Tanandi.
not many consciousness,
Only one.
but only one.
Why not many him?
There are not many I ams,
Only one.
only one.
One. There are not many non-enlightened,
There are not many
enlightened.
enlightened ones,
Only one.
but only one.
Who is enlightened? Who is
Who is that
enlightened?
enlightened?
I am.
I am.
I am. Because I am beyond the past.
Because I am beyond the world.
Not the body mind.
I'm not the body and mind.
So what's the difference between you and Buddha then? There is no difference?
No difference. Here, our body, not soul.
The difference is in the body, not the soul.
Team, team is not.
The difference is of
Name?
name and form,
Not reality.
not the reality.
I'm telling you.
I am asking you,
Say how many hearts are
how many
there?
gods are there?
How many hearts are?
There's only one God.
How do you know?
How to know?
What is God?
What is God?
Underneath.
Consciousness.
Our underneath.
Our consciousness
Because why?
is preoccupied
With body, mind, hatred.
with the body, mind, and senses,
Try darkness.
while
Darkness of God.
the consciousness of God
Beyond that.
is beyond them.
By meditating on I am,
By meditating on I am,
beyond the body, mind,
beyond the body and mind,
you are the Atma.
you are not,
You are the Atma.
you are transformed
Automatically.
automatically,
Actually.
naturally,
Automatically.
into Godhood,
Actually.
existential Godhood,
Because you are there,
because you are there.
not two,
There are not two
not I am.
I ams.
Any questions? I can hear you.
I can tell you
That you will be so happy
you will be so happy
and you cannot believe.
that you cannot believe it.
I can tell you.
I can tell you,
I had not had that here.
if I had not got a stroke
Oh, I mean
due to happiness,
the 5 star. I have only 5 minutes.
due to happiness,
All often,
all of a sudden,
this body may die.
this body may have died.
Over happiness.
Over happiness.
Over happiness. When he makes you feel,
In the same way, you will feel.
you cannot feel.
You cannot believe.
Therefore, task God.
Therefore, ask God,
Send me more and more trouble.
give me more and more trouble
So I can remain
so I can remain
here.
firmly rooted here.
minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.